All right, so this first poem is called Intervention. Everybody knows what intervention means, right? All right, cool. You and I need to have this conversation, this confrontation, because lately you've been acting up and I've tried to stay patient. I'm tired of being complacent. We've been arguing a lot and you don't even let me get a word by. Blinded by your pride, we can never see eye to eye, and I wonder why I even try to make things right with you when you make it hard on me. You think I like seeing you upset. All the times you've been hurt, you'd like to think I'd forget. But you keep doing this to yourself, it's like you're obsessed. I tell you to change, but your repetitive nature you choose to justify. I hold on to dear life to your every action, hoping to survive, yet you left me out to dry. Knowing you're the only thing keeping me alive, I needed you to save me. And just like knives to backs, you betrayed me. You risked everything and then blamed me. I kept promising myself I wouldn't let it faze me, but here we are again. This is crazy. Crazy that I'm standing here talking to this beating muscle in my chest, saying you know what's best for me like I haven't known from the start. I should have listened to my brain since we both know his logic is smart, but instead I listened to you, my sad excuse of a heart, my cardiovascular disaster, my emotional work of art. You led me to fall for women who you knew was a gamble. They broke you to pieces and I was left picking you off the floor in shambles. They say love is war, but you're not ready for the battle. You're too weak for women, you're too fragile. You take on way more than you can handle. I have to hold you like a child and tell you everything will be all right. You make it hard for me to breathe, you make my lungs tight. I know your job is to pump blood through me and I know that alone is a fight, so this is difficult for me to say to you. I can no longer use my tongue to bite. You just want to love and be loved. I know it could all be so simple, but we both know love ain't civil. It's hard work and dedication. It ain't easy as being single. It's more than a fantasy. It takes time, and that's time you can't wrinkle. And you can't always blame not doing right by God. You know everyone is sinful, so I can't keep doing this. You can no longer be my leader. And I don't want to put that pressure on my mind neither, because sometimes he gets lost in his own thoughts as a daydreamer. So I'm hoping my soul can take point here. I know he's been eager, but please don't take this the wrong way. I'm not dissing you. This ain't an ether. I don't want you to quit on me. I just need you to take a breather. Believe me when I say I don't look at you any lesser. It weighs me down knowing you're heavy when I want you as light as a feather. I swear we'll look back and laugh about all those rainy days we've weathered. You've done so much for me, no amount of words can measure. I'm honestly glad to have you. It's truly been a pleasure. All I'm saying is you need to figure out what you want and how we can work on it together. Trust that I'll do everything I can to make this relationship better, because there's nothing more I'd rather see than you beating simultaneously with another heart forever. So that was intervention. I know people like poems, so how about a love poem? I think is that a cliche? All right, but this one's a little funny. I feel like we could lighten the mood with this one. I want to love like I never loved before. Love like sailing open seas and selling all the seashells by the seashore. Love like hero sandwiches, $1 drink with some chips from the corner store. Like great sleep and loud snores. I want to love like a good workout deep in my core. I want to love more. I want to love like ink to a page forever engraved. Love like fees getting waived and getting paid more than minimum wage. I want to love intensely, simply. I want to love immensely, like being held gently. Love like recess in elementary, like big smiles and being friendly. I want to love like it's complimentary, free. I want to love like connecting beards and goatees, like a perfectly thrown frisbee, like autumn trees and lemonades and iced teas. I want to love like honey to my ears. As in listening to you speak to me so sweetly. Conversations without words, body language, you see. Actually, I want to love your mind, body, and soul, the Holy Trinity. Y'all get that one? I want to love like you opening up to me and me comforting you in everything you have to say. Open your heart up to me like doors on a summer day. I want to love like missing you when we're together and still feeling like I'm far away. I want to love like a cliche. Love like tipsy words from Hemingway. I want to love like being an author and then writing about all the types of love I want to be in. Love like courageous losses and humbled wins, like goosebumps on my skin, like big foreheads and butt chins. I want to love like every line in this poem has been senseless. But I want to love you like it's endless, like I'm relentless. Love like words I never even say, like stupendous or tremendous. Man, I want to love like it's offensive. Like how dare they be so in love? They must be demented. Okay, cool. Then I want to love like we're mad in the head. Love like fresh sheets on a bed, like water being tread. Love so precise, it's like a needle to a thread. I want to love like my food for thought is being fed. Love like reading a book you have already read, like breaking bread. I want to love like everything I just said. So I'm going to love it all like it's true. And I want that love to be you. All right, last one, I'm out of here, okay? This one is called Saturday Morning Cartoons. Nostalgic, right? When I was a kid, I used to get so excited to wake up and watch Saturday morning cartoons. It was this blissful feeling watching my favorite shows while eating cereal, milk dripping down my spoon. Now I'm in my late 20s and I'm disgusted with what I see on TV. Between the chaos, the murders, and the mistreatment of the Syrian refugees. Now I put refugees in quotations because that's what the media has labeled them, you see? To show you that these people aren't fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, working human beings. Nah, refugees. Devalue their worth and take away their right to breathe makes it easier for others to mind their own business while they sip on their tea. They feel that if they turn their gaze, it'll all get washed away by the waves that put that poor Syrian baby on the beach. But I ain't even trying to preach. I'm just using my reach to this persuasive speech because this class is act as the subjects for us to teach, don't we know? That home is where the heart is, and it gets harder on the kids knowing that their home is where their fam is, and their fam gone, so they look to find a home where the free, the brave, and unfortunately the heartless live. Apart from this, they've come so far for this. Leaving a tyrant-driven country in hopes of a better life, instead get greeted with anger and treated as dogs like Fife. How can we stand for something if we're too busy sitting on the sideline? In my mind, we are a people of valor and gallantry. Against all agony and tragedies, one ummah, a tribe of families, and by Allah, we will take these beautiful Syrian people behind us as we shield them from all the inhumanity. What refugee? These are blood, bones, and a beating heart like me. It's a shame to see those in need behind locked doors when we have the master key. And in all honesty, I am honestly, constantly thinking consciously that this is our responsibility. The ability to give them the opportunity to be free. We should be their nights, always there like the moon. We should be their light, shining bright like the sun in June. So let us commune in hopes that one day soon, their children can wake up to watch Saturday morning cartoons while they eat their cereal, milk, dripping down their spoon. My name is Mos Gen, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.